Well, fears of a global pandemic are rising. The deadly coronavirus has claimed 132 lives in China, with confirmed infections surging to nearly 6,000 cases. And it's not just China. Many countries have confirmed new cases, including Sri Lanka, Germany and Cambodia, which have confirmed their first cases. Meanwhile, fresh cases have been identified in France, Japan, Thailand and Canada. According to a research study at Hong Kong University, up to 150,000 individuals could be affected by the coronavirus in the next 3 to 4 months on a daily basis. Reports suggested that the outbreak could be 10 times worse than the SARS outbreak that resulted in 774 deaths in 17 countries across the globe. The latest figures of infected cases have already exceeded the 2003 SARS outbreak. And now let's take a look at the global response to coronavirus. The Indian government has begun evacuating nationals from Wuhan, and thermal screening for coronavirus has been extended to 20 airports now.
हम लोग अभी प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि इवैक्यूएशन का जो है प्लेन भेज के हमारे स्टूडेंट ज़्यादातर स्टूडेंट हैं उस शहर में, वुहान शहर में, तो उनको वापस कैसे लाया जाए, तो ये प्रयास जारी है। इसमें कुछ दिन लगेंगे, पर आप पूरा भरोसा करिए कि भारत सरकार इस पे लगी है और जरूर कुछ दिनों में कुछ आप लोगों को सूचना मिलेगी। बच्चे जो हैं वो अभी तक सब बिल्कुल ठीक है। अभी तक हमें ऐसी कोई खबर नहीं आई कि कोई बच्चा वो कोरोना वायरस से बीमार है।
Well, US has raised the travel alert for China to 3, its highest level, recommending traveler to avoid all non-essential travel to China, Indonesia and Philippines. They have also restricted Chinese tourists from entering US. Hong Kong has now announced plans to slash cross-border travel to mainland China. It has also recommended citizens to wear a face mask. Also, Chief Executive Carrie Lam announced that high-speed trains and ferries will also be suspended from tomorrow.
Other than the suspension of schools and major events, I would like to make the following pleas. First, I urge people from Hong Kong to return to Hong Kong from the mainland as quickly as possible, and any person, if returning to Hong Kong from the mainland, should remain at home for 14 days afterwards.
Well, President Xi Jinping has called the coronavirus the devil that China is confident of slaying. Even the country's armed forces have been mobilized to battle the infection.
Today we are going to take over a ward of critically ill patients to reduce the burden of the hospital. According to the work schedule, in the next step we will also take over the outpatient service and clinic, help to promote the treatment level of other departments and train the medical staff in the hospital to improve their overall capacity of treatment.
Well, with some 60 million people under travel restrictions in Hubei province in Wuhan, the provincial capital and epicenter of the disease is under complete lockdown. The critical hub in the middle of China now resembles a ghost town. While scientists across the world are studying the coronavirus in an attempt to track its origin and develop a vaccine, but it could take months for clinical trials to even begin and more than a year for any drug to be available.